It's sometimes easy to forget the stories of the people who made the city of Rutland great. Men like Leo Bunzi Keefe, a dedicated father of 6, husband, teacher, athletic director, and coach for several decades. While most of us know the Keefe Gym, we may not know the reason it was named after Bunzi. Today, his son, Bunzi Keefe Jr., joins us to talk about his father, the man he was, and the contributions he made to the city of Rutland. Outside the middle school, a simple sign stating Keefe Gym welcomes athletes, fans, students, and teachers. Inside, a well-kept gymnasium, dedicated in memory of the man who fought hard to make sure this gym was built oh so many years ago.
It's a great gym because the seating capacity is away from the crowd, so it's not on top of the kids, and it's always been a friendly gym to play in. And eventually they named the gym after him.
Bunzi was a staple in the community. He grew up in Rutland, left for college at Lehigh, before returning to the area. As a teenager, he and his brother were on the state championship baseball team in the late 20s.
And when he graduated from Lehigh, he taught and coached at MSJ for 5 years. And then he moved up to Rutland, and he was an assistant coach in 3 sports until World War II. And then the head football coach went in the service, and my father took over the head coaching jobs in all 3 sports, and that continued on for a number of years.
Bunzi wasn't only the basketball coach. He coached football and baseball. During his tenure on the court, Bunzi coached 3 teams to state championships, 1 in 47, 1 in 52, and his son's team in 58. When asked if coaching his son's team to a championship was more personal for the beloved coach, this is what his son had to say.
Yeah, I think so. He never really came out and would say that, you know. Don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And he was very close to the kids that played ball for him. Ted Jones was a friend of his for years. And, you know, it's funny, he was involved in a lot of other activities. He was one of the starters of the Little League Baseball in the city of Rutland. And I think we might have had 10 teams. You figure we probably had 150 kids in the city of Rutland playing baseball. And up to that point, there wasn't any. And now it's gone down to 1 or 2 teams, and because there's so many activities for kids. But in those days, you played football and the season was over, then you played basketball and the season was over, then you played baseball, and then you played all summer long. And you figure, you know, 150 kids playing Little League Baseball in the city of Rutland, that was quite a number.
While Bunzi may be best known for his involvement with Rutland sports, his son believes his biggest contribution may be acts no one ever knew about.
He was very close to the kids, and I think that he would do a lot of things for kids that people wouldn't know about, you know. He was also president of the Elks, exalted ruler, I think is the term, and then he was head of the state Elks in the whole state of Vermont. So he was quite involved in the city of Rutland.
One legacy Bunzi Jr. knows his dad left behind was his work ethic.
Well, if you're going to do a job, do it right, you know. And you know, he was involved with so many kids in so many different places. He coached junior league baseball, so he was involved with the kids from MSJ and Rutland. So kids like, well, not a kid, but he's dead now, but he died recently, with Funzy Chaffee, that was a coach at MSJ, that he played ball for my father. And so he did that until maybe the mid-50s. So he was involved, you know, from the time he came back to Rutland in the 30s to 50 with the kids in the city of Rutland, you know, involved in the playgrounds, you know. So I think that was the biggest thing, that he was very close to the city, you know.
We here at PEGTV feel it's important to remember the people these iconic places are named after, so the next generation can keep Bunzi's memory alive.
I don't know if the younger kids know that, you know. you go by every day and go to the gym or go in the junior high school, and the name is up there. And the change of the population in the city of Rutland, the teachers, the principals are from outside, and I don't know whether they really know the history of it, you know.